Friday, Tonia Reeves, Australia's psychic cowgirl, coming at you from here in Sunday Creek, Victoria, Australia. How is everyone? I hope you've had a good week. We've had a lot of different things happening with eclipses and energies around at the moment. So there's a lot of people going through a little bit of extra turmoil at the moment, and just know that you're not alone. There's many that are in, a similar space, and it's just about, again, keeping the faith. I feel like I'm a broken down record saying that, but it is something that, we need to be aware of. And no matter what the tests that we're being asked to go through, that know that it is for your highest good. And for many of us, we're questioning maybe the direction that we were going in or relationships we have been in. So you're really being shown what isn't in alignment for you right at this point in time. So please take the time to trust that, because it really is, how can we say, we're really being shown it for a reason. So honour the process, trust the information that you're given, know that your gut feeling will never lead you astray, and tune into that and really get connected to your own psychic sense, which we all have. And I always encourage everyone to say, we're all a bit, similar in that way, that we go through these things as a collective. So, even for those that aren't necessarily having major turmoil within your life, you might be picking up on some of the energies, or the current energies that are around, that people are, going through, others that are going through different things. So, yeah, just be aware of that. We had for this week for me, we had a great outcome with a little lost boy that was lost within the mountain that's close by to us, pretty much on our back doorstep here. So we were so rapt yesterday to find out that he had been found after 2 nights out in the freezing cold, and in amongst forest and bushland. So we were really rapt with that result. I went out with my neighbour on my horse, and we did a bit of looking around on the day before he was found. So yeah, and it was just great to see, as a community, everybody connecting together. And it was really wonderful that as a community, everyone stepped up. There was massive amounts of volunteers. Just everyone was volunteering to step up and help. And it just goes to show what a great place we live in, and just reinforces that, we have communities out there willing to help each other. And, it's nice to be a part of that. And it's also nice to have that wonderful outcome. And we were holding the faith, going, yep, we're going to find him. We were so strong on that. And I know my tribe that are attached to my page, Australia's Psychic Cowgirl, were all, had our prayers and everything out there to get that outcome. And we were really rapt that that's the way it went. So, yeah, so that was encouraging. So, but anyway, if you're finding that you are struggling a little bit with the current energies and things going on around, don't forget to get outside. Nature's a great healer, and also gives us the tools to be able to move forward with things. Don't forget to also connect with your guides, your friends, family, and spirit are around you. They want to help. There seems to be a thing where they won't interfere unless you ask. So don't forget to ask for signs, because you will get them. There's definitely no doubt about that. And, but you do need to be present to receive them, and to be fully aware of what those signs are. So don't forget that. And, just that little bit of a reminder for us all. And I know I get that reminder myself too. So by all means, follow those signs. And there's also a lot of people relocating or thinking about moving at the moment. So it'd be interesting to see how the reads go tonight, whether there's a lot of that message comes through with the readings, which quite often there is that common thread where you're finding people are relocating or changing things up, and putting things into motion that almost like things that are needed. Often when there's a little bit of turmoil around is when spirit will step in and give you signs, because they know that you need the help. So again, being present and being mindful of those signs and acknowledge them and saying thank you. You know, it's such a powerful tool to say thank you to those around you that are helping, and you know that brings in that little bit of gratitude also that helps get us stronger and stronger. So that is pretty cool. So yeah, so hopefully we can ride this out, and as a collective, we can all help each other. So remembering to help those around you, and that in turn then brings that help back to you. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, it's you know about being making the most of things. So sometimes we might get different outcomes or be thrown into something different, and we just need to be aware of, you know, of how we can manage that in the best way that suits us. So just keep that in mind that you've got all the tools within you. Sometimes you just need to access that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So I'm just waiting now for my first caller to come on. Should be any moment now. Okay. All right. All right. So I've got Tabitha on the phone. I'm not getting the message through. Okay, Lancaster, USA. Tabitha, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Really good. Thank you for calling in. Okay, she's still there?
Yes, I'm still here. Sorry.
No, that's all right. Beautiful. Okay. Is there any area you wanted me to focus on today for you specifically, or just tune in?
I'm just I'm just seeing if I have anything from the other side.
Okay. Can I ask his mum? I wanted to go to mum first. Have you got mum in spirit for you?
I only have a grandma,
Okay.
but
All right.
it's like a
Like
mama. She's like a mama to me.
yeah, because like she's come through first, and I do want to say there is a few up there, but it's like she's the opener. So she's got I do want to say there's something around her laugh, like she has an energetic laugh is what I get. It's a little bit unusual, and that's what I wanted to point out with her coming through. I do want to say that she's stepping in for you at the moment because she's showing me that you're connecting with her strength. So there's been changes around where you've had to step up. And can I say, have you had to voice up something that you maybe had been sitting on for a while? Because it's like she's showing me you've finally grown the strength to stand up for yourself and say what is needed to be said.
Yes.
Yeah. So she's like, yay, because she's proud of you. And it's almost like that's why she's around you, is to help you do that. I've also got a male coming in, or she's bringing him forward, and I feel like he passed younger, so I do feel like I'm connecting with it's like she's bringing him through, so it's almost like he's someone that you wanted to connect with. It's like she's going, here he is, and she's handing him over to you. So does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like very important. And he has, there's this massive, massive, massive big heart for you. And I want to say, I don't know whether there's a reference to a red heart around him, or that's his message to you, but it's like he's around you and he wants you to know. And it's like he's acknowledging that you do know he's around, and you have a bit of,
Yes.
there's something around a bit of fun. He really enjoys laughing with you. So as much as I know it's a heartfelt connection, and knowing that he's around doesn't make up for the fact that he's not here in life, but he does enjoy it when you have a bit of a laugh with him.
Okay. Yes. I know who that
Okay.
is.
Yeah. And it's like because he likes to have fun. So it's almost like there's a little bit of a message in that going, yeah, like don't be too serious. You know, I like to have fun, and I get to have a laugh with you. And I do feel like he's showing me
Yeah.
he's outside when he connects with you as well. So I feel like I'm going outside, and that's when he makes himself known. But it's quite funny and random. And I do also want to reference for you as a collective in spirit. They're showing me birds are relevant. So I do feel like
Yes.
you know that you get signs from birds, and especially some random birds. So I do feel like when they're showing me that it's not just, the ones that you would normally see around, but you're getting in different birds that you haven't maybe seen for a while, or you'll just get the odd one popping in and you go, oh, look at that. And I do want to say look up the meanings for those, because they'll be relevant in spirit bringing them to you. And I also feel like I want to go to butterflies as well. So it's almost like nature's really a big sign for you.
Okay.
All right. So it's like look out for those signs because they're very relevant. The changes that you're making are really going to set yourself up. So I do want to say I see things being easier and more money coming in. So it's like keep going. You're on the right track is a very important message from Spirit. They want you to know that. You're fully supported. Don't feel like you're on your own, because they're showing me they're all around you, and it's like they're pushing you.
Yeah.
And I'm laughing. Yeah, I'm laughing because they're like don't look back. Keep looking forward. So they're very, very strong around to go, do not second guess what you're doing. You are right on track, and all will be revealed. There's something around in the next 4 weeks, something is going to come up, and I feel like it's an opportunity. So I feel like you know that this change is transpiring, but there's an opportunity that's going to come out of the blue, and I'd love you to connect with me and let me know, because it's exciting. So keep that in mind. If you're not seeing the big picture yet, you will be.
Okay. And do you happen to see a little boy around me?
Yeah, well, there was that. I initially wanted to go to this energy around being the younger, the younger person passing, but then it sort of transpired to him being different to what I first saw. So the little boy is quite timid. So I want to say it's like he's there, but he's a little bit like not one to jump up and jump into a conversation. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like he's shy, but he's around. You feel his energy, and I feel like he's holding your hand, I want to say. Okay? He's definitely there. So it's like, don't doubt that, but he's very soft and gentle, an absolutely gorgeous, sensitive soul. I am running out of time. Please message me on my Australia Psychic Cowgirl page, and I can delve in a little bit deeper for your gorgeous boy. More than happy to do that for you.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you. Run out of time. See you guys same time, same place next week. On your Reeves, signing off. Woo-hoo.